Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to your English literature class. I am Shamima Rahman with you. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and you are studying properly at home and practicing your exercises. So, today we're going to start a new topic. Do you know the name of that topic? The name is Success Through Failure. Success through failure. Can you please say with me? Success through failure. This is our new story and today is lecture 1. Before we read the story, we should know that what is the story about. The story is about King Robert Bruce. That means a king whose name is Robert Bruce. Can you please say with me? Robert Bruce. And a spider. Yes. Insect. Spider is an insect. So the story is about King Robert Bruce and a spider. I will show you a picture of them. From this story, Success Through Failure, we will learn that we should keep trying to be succeeded in something. It means if we fail to do a work, we should try to do it again and again to get success. That means, for example, if you are trying to learn a poem recitation or rhyme, but you are failing again and again, you should keep trying and at last you'll see that you just made it. You just did it. You will be able to learn that poem or rhyme because you have tried many times. Okay? So let's start the story. The name of our story is Success Through Failure. We know what is success, right? Gaining something and achieving something. And failure means being failed again and again. Success through failure means how can we get success by failing again and again? Yes. If you fail to do something again and again, it is a sign that you are going to get success very soon. Okay? So, let's read this story. I'm going to read this story first and you will listen to me. After I finish reading this story, you will start reading yourself. For today's lecture, that means lecture 1, you will read only the part I am reading, not more than that. Okay? So let's start reading. Oh, did you notice that I have given here a picture of Robert Bruce and a spider? Yes. Okay, so let's start reading. Once upon a time, there was a king named Robert Bruce in Scotland. He was very popular in his kingdom. People knew him as a wise, brave, and kind ruler. He had fought many battles and won. One day, Bruce's kingdom was attacked by the king of his neighboring country, England. His soldiers were not ready when they were attacked, but they tried hard to save the kingdom. The king was destined to lose the battle. Many soldiers were killed, and the king hid himself in a cave. He was very sad and worried. We read the story, and I hope you also read it. So now, all we have to do, we should revise or try to understand better the story by the help of some keywords. I wrote here 6 keywords, and with these with the help of these keywords, we will read or learn the story again. So lecture 1. In lecture 1, the part we read from the story, we got that once there was a king called Robert Bruce, right? Okay. He was a wise, brave, and kind ruler. That means he was a brave, wise, and kind king. He used to rule his kingdom, so he can be called a ruler. Whoever rules, he can be called ruler. Again, he fought. That means Robert Bruce fought many battles. And battles mean wars. And he won. But one day, Bruce's kingdom, that means Scotland, he was the king of Scotland, so his kingdom was Scotland. Bruce's kingdom, Scotland, was attacked by the king of England, right? It was attacked. Bruce's soldiers were not ready when they were attacked, but they tried hard to save the kingdom. But Robert Bruce lost the battle and England won it. Bruce's many soldiers, these soldiers were killed by the soldiers of England. In the war, it happens, we know that, right? One group kills the soldiers of the opposition group. So after all this happened, Bruce's soldiers were killed by the soldiers of England. Bruce became sad and worried. He thought that he will never be able to go to Scotland and he will never get his kingdom back from England. Okay, so here we see at last that he hid himself in a cave, that means den, right, to save his life. Hid, the word hid is the past form of hide. So did you understand this story? I hope you understood it. Now it's time to practice. To practice this story, all you have to do from the lecture sheet, you have to read lecture 1 is lecture 1, right? From the lecture sheet, you will read the lecture 1 part only for today. And then there are some exercises. You will learn those exercises. And there are some word meanings. To read the word meanings, you can take help from synonyms. I have given an answer sheet with this lecture sheet. So you can take help from that answer sheet also. There I used synonyms as word meanings. After you learn it, you will write it down on your copy and then you will check your answer with the answer sheet. Thank you. Hope to see you in the next class. If you have any problem about this story, we'll talk about it soon in our group call. Have a nice day. See you.